for the communique.
Thank you very much. The Governor of Lagos State, our patron, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, ably represented by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Amzat, the First Lady of Lagos State, our own chairman, now our mama be that, gracious and hardworking, Dr. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Thank you very much for clapping. The wife of the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, our Vice Chairman, our second mommy, the rallying point for the women, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Amzat. A round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, all First Ladies here present, all top government functionaries here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to respectfully acknowledge protocol already observed. The 25th National Women Conference of the Committee of Wives of the Lagos State Official, Cowlso, themed Visionary Legacy, Inspiring the Next Generation, held from October 28th to 30th, 2025. The sessions delivered over the 3 days conference were transformative, practical, and deeply. Lecture 1, Practical Apps for Easier Daily Living, Business Support and Improved Productivity by Mrs. Titilope Adewusi, co-founder of Niger Kids. The session emphasized the importance of working smart, not hard, by leveraging technology tools designed to increase productivity and optimize time management. Recognizing that women often balance multiple roles such as careers, family, and personal development, Mrs. Adewusi highlighted everyday AI tools such as ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Gamma that can simplify tasks, quickly generate ideas, draft content, analyze information, and create presentations. The session highlighted how AI enhances meetings through Zoom companions, WhatsApp chatbots that enable automated emails, and Apollo for lead generation. Notebook LM were presented as a powerful tool that allows users to upload multiple source documents and generate reports, summarizes podcasts, and more within minutes. Mrs. Adewusi reiterated that there is a tool for almost everything, from Perplexity to Canva, Google Translate, and real-time Zoom translation, urging everyone to embrace smarter ways of working. The charge to all participants was clear: work smart, not hard. Lecture 2, Women Championing Traffic Discipline through Inclusive and Smarter Transportation Systems by Engineer Abimbola Akinajo, MD Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata. The session highlighted the Lagos State Transport Policy, which prioritizes inclusiveness and directly addresses issues related to gender, age, disability, safety, and the employment of women and physically challenged persons within the sector. To support this inclusion scheme, she provided impressive information that over 40% of the Lagos State train drivers are female, and that there have been no. It was noted that women face unique mobility challenges, both globally and locally. According to a United Nations study, over 80% of women feel unsafe using public transportation. Although women are more frequent users and often make more complex trips. Transport systems are largely designed without a gender-sensitive lens. Engineer Abimbola Akinajo emphasized the importance of women's participation in transport policy, planning and operations, noting that women tend to record fewer accidents, comply more with traffic rules, and positively influence commuter behavior. Lamata reiterated its commitment to delivering a world-class, sustainable, and integrated transport system for Lagos, guided by the National Strategic Transport Master Plan established in 2003. Lecture 3, Nurturing a Healthy Marriage Through Self-Care and Wellness. The first speaker was Bishop Funke Felix Adejumo, Funke Felix Adejumo Foundation. Bishop Funke Felix Adejumo emphasized that life is lived only once and encouraged women to live fully intentionally. She reiterated that marriage does not complete a woman and urged women not to feel pressured or put their lives on hold because they are single, noting that married people are not superior. She highlighted that marriage is hard work and being unmarried does not make a woman inferior. Women were encouraged to cultivate a strong relationship with God, care for their mind, soul, and body, practice self-love, and embrace continuous learning and self-development. She also introduced the concept of she money, believing in your true value, taking pride in yourself, and becoming a source of pride to your husband. She further stressed that when the title Mrs. MRS is removed, a woman's true value remains, and that identity must be strong and secure. She reminded women that while marriage may complement or add value, it does not complete a woman. She also emphasized the importance of raising the boy child to embody responsibility, respect, and emotional balance. The session's chairman, Mrs. Betty Rabo of Genevieve Lifestyle magazine, advised women to ensure that they feel safe in their marriage and choose partners who are true friends. She also cautioned women against entering marriage with unresolved emotional issues, noting that emotional wholeness is essential for a healthy relationship. The second speaker, Mrs. Abimbola Akinwumi, Director CEO, Ile Okoya. Mrs. Abimbola Akinwumi emphasized that a thriving marriage begins with a thriving individual, urging women to prioritize self-care as a necessary foundation for emotional balance, personal fulfillment, and harmonious relationships. She highlighted the common reality: women give so much to their families, homes, careers, and communities, and often forget themselves. She highlighted the 3 dimensions of wellness: physical, emotional, and mental, reiterating that self-care is for sustenance or maintenance, not pampering, and that a refreshed woman contributes positively to a marriage, home, children, productivity, and overall well-being. Additionally, participants received invaluable insights and tips for a healthier marriage. She concluded that balanced individuals build balanced marriages, encouraging women to reconnect with forgotten hobbies and activities that once gave each woman joy, build support system, seek mentors and professional help when needed, keep learning and growing regardless of age, and embrace the self-worth, strength, and capacity to create joy, peace, and balance. Lecture 4, I beg your pardon. Women as change makers, combating trafficking, organ harvesting, and unsafe practices. Mrs. Comfort Agboko, the Zonal Commander, National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, Lagos. The session highlighted human trafficking, organ harvesting, and unsafe practices as urgent challenges in Nigeria, with Lagos identified as a key transit and destination hub. Human trafficking is a global problem fueled by greed and vulnerabilities such as poverty, unemployment, gender inequality, conflicts, young girls striving to sponsor their education, and unsafe migration, with girls and young women targeted daily by traffickers and often deceived while seeking better opportunities. NAPTIP outlined its 5-pillar strategy. Number 1, prevention, protection, prosecution, partnership, and policy, while noting Lagos intervention, including the Task Force on Human Trafficking, a shelter for victims, and partnership for skills, training, sensitization, and rehabilitation, and the strong advocacy led by the First Lady, our own very own, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. The session emphasized the vital role of women, especially wives of state officials, in advocacy, community mobilization, and promoting safe migration, and appealed for support with donation to shelters, sustained public awareness, empowerment, and rehabilitation to prevent reoccurrence. Honorable Dr. Abike Dabiri-Erewa, the Chairman, CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. Honorable Abike Dabiri-Erewa highlighted the alarming rise of human trafficking, revealing that thousands of Nigerians have been rescued and returned home. Many of them vulnerable young girls deceived with false promises. Participants listened to heartbreaking stories of 3 survivors rescued but now rehabilitated. These stories underscore the brutality of trafficking and the urgent need for prevention. Dr. Dabiri emphasized that this crisis can only be stopped through collective vigilance, stronger community awareness, and refusing to allow traffickers deceive the vulnerable. She issued a firm call, which is say no to human trafficking. Let us declare a war against traffickers. The session ended with a call to action for women leaders and influencers to use their platforms to protect the vulnerable, enlighten others on the scourge of human trafficking, and champion a society free from this growing menace and exploitation. Lecture 5, Celebrating Legacy, a Nursing Leadership Insight for the Next Generation. This was a unique session, and it featured 5 distinguished First Ladies. Her Excellency Dr. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, the First Lady of Lagos State. Her Excellency Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, the First Lady of Ogun State. Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, the First Lady of Osun State. Her Excellency RGS Lifat Sule, First Lady Nasarawa State. Our Excellency Erelu Bisi Fayemi was the session chair. A major highlight of the 25th National Women's Conference was a special session that brought together the First Ladies of Lagos, Ogun, Osun, and Nasarawa State for an enriching dialogue on leadership, service, governance, and the impact made by the First Ladies. Chaired by Our Excellency Erelu Bisi Fayemi, the former First Lady of Ekiti State, the conversation underscored the importance of women's inclusion in national development, noting that First Ladies work quietly behind the scenes as a bridge builders, advocates, and stabilizers, despite having no official budget. The First Ladies shared how they support their husbands, serve the state, champion education, healthcare, empowerment, and social welfare initiatives, and navigate the challenges of high public expectations, overwhelming requests, and limited resources. They highlighted the need for sustainability, stronger community structures, improved coordination among NGOs, and support systems that help First Lady thrive emotionally and mentally. Each First Lady articulated a legacy goals ranging from promoting women's inclusion and empowering girls to supporting vulnerable populations, strengthening grassroots engagement, and advancing justice and compassion. Erelu Fayemi closed by urging the First Ladies to prioritize wellness, nurture authentic friendships, prepare wisely for transitions, and stand as rappers for one another in unity and solidarity. Lecture 6, Women as Partners in Ensuring Safe and Secure Communities. And this was delivered by Engineer Mrs. Olayinka Abdul, the General Manager of Lagos State Materials Testing Lab, LSMTL, Dr. Olufemi Okeosointolu, the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Emergency Management LASEMA, AIG Yetunde Longe, retired Nigerian Assistant Inspector General of Police, and the Chairman of Session, Mrs. Bimbo Oloyede, the veteran Nigerian TV journalist and producer. The session on women as partners in ensuring safe and secure communities brought together experts in engineering, emergency management, and security to address the critical role of women in building safer homes, responsive communities, and resilient cities. Speakers noted that while security matters are traditionally viewed as men's responsibilities, women remain the primary victims of domestic violence, building collapse, trafficking, environmental hazards. They emphasize that women are essential partners in community safety and must be equipped with the knowledge to contribute meaningfully to secure environments. Engineer Mrs. Abdul, the General Manager, Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory, emphasized that a house may appear safe on the surface, but deeper inspection often reveals dangers. She outlined key warning signs that women should watch out for. That is, the red flags in building. Number 1, cracks. Major or repeated cracks on walls and slabs. Number 2, settlement and capillary action. 3, peeling and falling slabs. 4, humming or cracking sounds from floors. And lastly, weak or untested materials. She stressed that buildings must be handled by qualified, experienced professionals, not bricklayers or fresh graduates. Women should be attentive to their surroundings and ask questions immediately when they notice defects. Residents must never wear patch cracks without a professional assessment. Essential construction materials, sand, granite, steel, water, and soil must be tested before building. And lastly, if structural defects appear, occupants should relocate while experts diagnose and repair. Women in Emergency Management by Dr. Olufemi Okeosointolu, the Permanent Secretary of LASEMA. Dr. Okeosointolu stated, if you empower a woman, you secure a community. He highlighted that women possess strong instincts and natural situational awareness, making them the best early warning system in any community. Why women matter in community safety? They notice subtle risk early, unusual activities, environmental hazards, distress signals. Women are natural nurturers, educators, and community organizers. Their involvement strengthens emergency response, community resilience, and early reporting. Proactive fire safety measures for every home. Women as incident commanders of their household should ensure, number one, presence of fire extinguishers, in the home, proper electrical wiring, no sellotape fixes, turning off appliances not in use, safe placement and maintenance of gas cylinders, regular family emergency drills, teaching children emergency numbers. And the numbers are 767 and 112. Security and intelligence, women as partners. Speakers highlighted that women have historically played pivotal roles in intelligence gathering, referencing Moremi of Ile-Ife as an example. Women's contribution to security, number one, women see and understand community dynamics better. They identify risk early and they relay intelligence through community structures such as CDCs. Security is everyone's business. Women often notice stress first. Women were therefore encouraged to report suspicious activities, consult their spouses and community leaders, approach the nearest police station or the DPO, and lastly, build trust with law enforcement as civic partners. And the last lecture, lecture 7, celebrating 25 years of women-led entrepreneurship, past, present, and future facilitators. Mrs. Funke Bakuna-Obruth, founder and CEO of Zafaya Events, Olori HRM Olori Aderonke Ademiluyi Ogunwusi, founder, African Fashion Week, London. And the chairman of session was Barrister Bimbola Saliu Udein, the Secretary to the State Government of Lagos State. Just a moment while I received the lecture, because it was just heard now. So I just crave your indulgence while I received the lecture. Thank you, everyone. Craving your indulgence, the lecture is on the way. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, everyone. As you can imagine, it's the last lecture, so it just came in now. So Olori Aderonke Ademiluyi Ogunwusi celebrated the historic and growing impact of African women in enterprise, tracing entrepreneurship from the industrious work of grandmothers and mothers to today's formalized, innovation-driven ventures. Speakers Olori Ademiluyi Ogunwusi and Mrs. Funke Bakuna-Obruth reflected on milestones, challenges, and the road ahead. The context and heritage. African women have long driven commerce, textiles, dyes, beads, trading often along formal jobs. Today's women founders are formalizing that legacy into scalable brands and ecosystems. The speaker shared candid lessons From their journeys, Mrs. Funke Bucknell-Bruce shared the first mover challenges, entering an unstructured event planning market, educating clients on value, figuring out pricing, building structure, processes, staffing, and sustainability, retaining clients amid rising competition, differentiating through consistent excellence. Our core message: competence first, pair empathy and emotional intelligence with high standards and resilience. Olori Aderonke Ademiluyi Ogunwusi shared that 15 years ago, investors doubted African fashion. So there were challenges with financing and acceptance. Our risk-taking takeoff and persistence launched African Fashion Week both in Lagos and in London, and an Adire Textile training hub in Ile-Ife. The speakers highlighted that what women bring to business, which is resilience, courage, and empathy, that strengthen teams and culture. They cited some persistent barriers as capital access. Women, especially black women, they face tougher hurdles, collateral bias, capability gaps, the need for wider digital literacy, and modern business skills, especially in rural areas. Market credibility. The early stage of acceptance for new categories, brands, always remained a hurdle. They gave practical recommendations for women founders, and that is, build your structures early, processes, governance, and all of that. Then price with confidence, communicate value clearly, invest in people, women, by hiring, coaching, and engaging the culture, and most especially, differentiation. That is, bringing quality into your brand. And lastly, mentor other women. We rise by lifting others. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Oyedamola, for the communique which was summarized by Mrs. Binkwe Bangboshe Martins. 7 lessons, 7 lectures with an array of professionals. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you would agree with me that the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, Cowlso, deserve not only a rousing round of applause, but also a standing ovation for the 2025 National Women's Conference. Can we please celebrate every member of Cowlso? Can we please continue to celebrate them? It has indeed been a conference. Thank you very much. Let's have our seats. Thank you. Just to spice up this conference, I would like to call on the Starlight Sisters, who will be giving us a little drama. Starlight Sisters, are you ready?
We are here. Oh yeah. What's it playing?
Starlight Sisters.
It's not on. Tell Motu. Eduro. Èmi ò mọ Jésù Ìgbò, mi ò mọ Jésù Agége, mi ò mọ Jésù. Oh my God, 10 minutes to 8. Oh, Kemi, why are you like this? I'm late again. Where is my mascara? Bola, have you seen my mascara? See the person I'm talking to. She's not even answering me. Oh, I'm fine like this now. What do you think? Eh? This work will not kill me. Eh?
This work will not kill you. But this crack can kill all of us. Come and have a look at it. Can't you see it? It's going like a long railway line.
Stop exaggerating now.
Really?
This small thing is nothing, Joe.
Okay. If you say so.
Hey, our campus jam. Oh, yeah.
I think we.
Memories.
Memories? You are late. You have work to do.
Oh my God. Oh, Kemi, why are you like this? What am I looking for? Follow. Please give me the iron. I'm late for work. Hey. Thank you.
Be careful. That socket can roast us like cereal.
That small spark is nothing, Joe. Hey! Oh my God!
Kemi,
Hey, that
kill
shot
us.
almost killed me.
Oh my God. Let me see. What
I
happened?
need malts. I need
Think but it's just a warning sign.
Warning sign.
Already.
Yes. And not a warning to the graveyard.
Graveyard.
Bola.
That's too much now. It's not funny.
It's not funny. Anyway, don't forget the blocked gutters. And also, if it rains, you know, tójò bá ti lọ rà pẹ́rẹ́, you know, I can swim. You can swim. It's only my friend, my sister, that can swim.
All right. I've heard you. I'll call the bricklayer, fix that socket, and clear the gutters today.
Bola. Already, Madam notice it all. How come you are the one that notice all those things first?
That's what women do. We notice the small danger before it becomes big disaster. If it's a spark, if it's a crack in the wall, or a spark by the wire, or a strange face loitering around the gate, it is we women that will notice it first.
Very correct. Truth be told.
Oh, yes. Truth be told.
Yes. When you listen to women,
You save
the community.
Thank you. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the Cowlso Starlight team. You know why you should put your hands together for them? It's not
The Inspector General of Police has met with senior officers to review the state of security.
We are continuing our coverage of the arrest of Godwin Emefiele.
The Senate has summoned the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria to properly brief the Senate regarding the state of the economy.
Order will never take.
Let's now bring you more development from Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, where an explosion has taken place. Tell us about this incident.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
It's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are
on our phone. It will also assist our daily living to alright, so I think we need to take questions now. So questions now. Please, can we have questions?
There's no how we talk about AI as women and we will not relate it to our children. So the kid, a GS1 girl, she said she cannot do her assignments without using AI. So I want to ask this question: what's the effect?
They didn't want us to use calculators because they felt it will help with your mental math. Now we will use Excel. So these tools, they help you, but no matter what you do, you need creativity to use them at a higher level. So creativity would always, and critical thinking would always be a higher app for screenwriting. Bola, thank you, Ma, for coming.
Can we celebrate all our dignitaries at this year's conference? We can give them a big applause. Thank you very much. As we get ready for the
Brandy. And then that's my Oga. I will mention his name. He's Burna Boy's grandfather. He said, "Lekonya, let's put coke." So we put coke on top of that thing. To hear what happened to me. Before I tell you what happened, I'll tell you something about what happened. You see, at that time, they used to teach Hausa by TV on NTA. So I loved watching the program. So when I drank that thing, I passed out. Mothers are very important. I passed out. So this gentleman now carried me to our house in Mushin. When we got home, my mom saw me and she went, kill I say for mommy. One of them said, "Sorry, Mama. We gave him Coca-Cola and brandy." She said, "Yeah, he doesn't drink." As soon as I heard my mother's voice, guess what I said? You Of course, I didn't drink ever since. Okay? But you see, the mother's presence and mind always calms the child. It always does. So, ladies, I am at your service. But promise me that you adopt me as your son. Put your hands together for the ladies here. It is time for us to listen to the closing remarks of a lady who had the responsibility not just of putting this together as chairman of Cowlso, but of going up and down to see that nothing falters even at this hour that the program is closing. She's highly cerebral, and I say that because I know that those who were not brilliant don't read medicine. She is very, very caring. She goes the extra mile to comfort those around her. She is more than anything else the carer of our dear governor. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, First Lady of Lagos State, as she rises, proceeds to her podium to address us. Madam Chairman, you're welcome to the microphone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. I hope you've had too much fun. To God be the glory. Now, lost my protocols. Some of the questions I'll be asking is, what did you learn? What did you gain? Did you gain anything in the past 3 days that you have been here? Did you learn anything? Did you unlearn some things and relearn new things? I would love to thank our governor, your governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Aduragbemi Sanwo-Olu, for giving us a platform to express ourselves, to support the ideals of Lagos State. And he cannot do it alone because he has this wonderful brother, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, who is always there supporting him, with his amiable wife, my sister, Popo, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat. Our special guest of honor today, unavoidably absent in the line of duty to the nation, His Excellency Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto. the Executive Governor of Sokoto, my First Lady sisters here present, Her Excellency Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, First Lady of Ogun State, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, First Lady of Osun State, Her Excellency Ajia Silifat Sule, First Lady of Nasarawa State. Thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you for being here for 3 days. I know we're all very, very busy and have tight schedules, but we don't take this for granted. And I'm sure when you have your own Cowlso, we shall retaliate. Member of the Federal House of Representatives, Koshofe constituency, Honorable Kafilat Ogbara, thank you for supporting the women. The Deputy Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mojisola Miranda, the wife of the Inspector General of the Police, Dr. Mrs. Elizabeth Ebetoku. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. The wife of the Honorable Minister of Education, Mrs. Kemi Alausa, our SSG, our one and only Uyimbu, Barrister Bimbola Saliu Hundeyi. Thank you. Thank you always for supporting. Our HOS, Olabode Agoro. Odile Agoro, Agoro, Odile Agoro, Agoro. And his amiable wife, Mrs. Oyinlola Agoro. Thank you very much for being here. Members of the State Executive here present, Chairman of Statutory Commission and their members here present, Body of Permanent Secretaries here present, Allah Hobbs, former First Ladies of Lagos State, Her Excellency Abimbola Jakonde, Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Ndubusi Kanu, Her Excellency Lady Doja Otedola, ably represented by her daughter, wife of the former Deputy Governor here present, Honorable Justice Jumoke Pedro, Executive Chairman of LGAs, LCDAs, Vice Chairman, APC Woman Leader in Lagos State, and members of GSC. Have I missed out anybody up there? I can see some other distinguished ladies on the high table. Our Royal Majesties, ably represented here. I think the wife of His Royal Majesty Elegushi is here too. Thank you very much for coming and representing our wadi. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you're all excellencies in your own rights. First ladies in your homes, gentlemen in your homes, we appreciate each and every one of you for coming here to celebrate with us. Gentlemen of the press, our security, we appreciate each and every one of you. Now, our theme this year, 25 years of visionary legacy, inspiring the next generation. So this vision was birthed by someone and rebirthed by our wife of the President of Nigeria, Her Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu. And this is the uniform that we used to wear in those days. Anytime we're having Cowlso, we wear our T-shirts and our blue caps, either blue caps or black caps. So to remind you of our legacy. And then going forward, celebrating, we decided to give our ladies a task, that they should do something that will commemorate the 25 years of Cowlso. And they came up, because it was a competition, that they should design scarves. Now these scarves have the names of the era people here. HOS, please confirm. Can you read the names?
All the names. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 1999 to 2000. Akinwumi Ambode, 2015 to 2019. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, 2019-27. Mobolaji Johnson, 1967 to 1975. Thank you very much.
And so it's amazing what you can do when you challenge our women, that please go out there, use your brains and design something. It cannot work. You cannot work with Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu and not use your brain. Beauty and brains go together anytime, any day. But for you to purchase this souvenir out there, you will need a passport. And so there's a passport out there that you use. Now, passport is normally used for traveling, but they came up with another brilliant idea, that when you have the passport, you use it to enter the physical market, and every time you touch any store there, they stamp your passport. Now, this is not the first time we're using the passport. I remember the first time we used this passport, people thought it was a real passport, that Cowlso was issuing passports. Cowlso does not issue passport too. Don't put us in trouble. It was just to demonstrate that when you want to go to another country, you need to have a passport and you need to get a visa. But this one was just to educate our populace. So we repeated it again this year. My task today is to recap on what we have done in the past 3 days, thanking God for enabling us to witness our 25th anniversary. It started by having a prayer session in the Cathedral Church of Christ, where all our women were neatly decked up in their uniform. And another of our uniform is that we always wear white, and we have the 4 colors of Lagos State. That's the green, the red, the blue, and the yellow. So all of us were in the church thanking God ahead of our anniversary. Doesn't mean that we've not been having our prayers on a regular basis, every month, every day, every week. We have our virtual prayers, we have our bi-monthly prayers, and the likes like that. But this was a significant milestone, and we wanted to make it loud in Lagos. This is Lagos. Ekono they carry last. When we want to do something, we do it very well. Not only did we challenge our women, we decided that we will mark it by using our ashoke, promoting our culture. And that is when we came up with the brilliant idea of Sonyo with the 4 colors of Lagos State on the ashoke to mark our 25th anniversary, and that is what you saw at the opening ceremony. The ladies went ahead again to design the Ankara. Now that was the Ankara you saw quite a number of people wearing yesterday, and that was designed by the Sanwo-Olu era. Thank you very much, girls, for that beautiful. They went through a series of competition because all the eras had to design Ankaras. They didn't have a choice. They just had to bring out that hidden talent and unleash their potentials inside them. Then we had to identify those that had project management. All I had to do was just to give them my idea, and then they run with it. How they want to do it, I don't know. The Holy Spirit just drops something in my head, and then I tell the people and they run with it. And honestly, they blew my mind because they came up with so many different methodologies, and it even outweighed what I was expecting. Is it about the Ambody era that went about doing the medical outreach, covering 3,000 women in 3 senatorial districts? Or is it about the Sanwo-Olu era that went out to do sanitation? When they told me that they were going to go to 3 or 4 places in one day, I said it's not possible, but they proved me wrong. They did it. They went to Agege, they went to Ikwori, they went to Mushin, they went to Ekpe. I said, Efe Parain. Not only did they do that, the Ambody era, the Ambody era deemed it fit when I gave them the project concerning the widows, that something just says we need to do something with the widows, and they came up with a brilliant idea that there should be like a panel session where the women share their experiences. And I also learned from what the women were sharing there. We've discovered that the experience of a young widow is different from the experience of an elder or matured widow. The experience of the professional one is different from the ones that are, and they were sharing their experiences and telling them their rights. The legal people were telling them the rights that they're supposed to know. The ones from the religious sector were telling them the rights that they were supposed to know. And it was an exchange of ideas. And they came up with this methodology and communicate that going forward, this should be taken to the local governments so that women there can share their experience, learn from each other, and not suffer anymore. That was what was brought out from there. The Johnson era came up with a project on helping people with disability, spinal cord injury, partially blind, and they brought these people to the State House. And honestly, we saw some hidden potentials in these people. All they need is some kind of support, empowerment, and they can go places. I'm saying this because there are a lot of philanthropists out there. Apart from what Cowlso did, there's a lot that people want to celebrate their milestones, their birthdays, their housewarming ceremony, naming ceremony, and the likes. Please, don't miss these opportunities. What makes you happy? It's not the millions or thousands of money or the billions of naira that you have, but putting a smile on somebody's face, making somebody else happy. That gives us joy. And that is what we should preach about. And then we had the, which era have I forgotten now? The Tinubu, I think the Tinubu era. What did they do again? The Tinubu era, that's the blue house. The Fashola era, that's the red house. One of the houses went to the rehab centers, the three managed by the Lagos State government, and collaborated with the existing ministries. Emphasis on collaborating, because sometimes people think that we're overstepping our boundaries, but we actually were collaborating, and we came out with a wonderful thing, putting smiles on the faces of our rehabilitees, learning from each other, encouraging them. And one thing I have also learned is the aesthetics of a place is very important. The aesthetics, the gardens, thank you Lagos Parks and Gardens, water, agri, beauty, paintings. It just changed the environment, and it put a smile on those children's faces and made them have a rethink that, is it really worth going into substance abuse and drug abuse? There are people out there that love us. So why should I continue doing this? Even if my own blood and flesh don't like me, there are people that are not related to me, and they're doing all this. It makes them have a rethink that there are people out there. So please, apart from going to the orphanages, we should also attend to those in the rehab centers. Whatever you can do, if it is in your position or place, we should please support those ministries that are doing that. Now, I make the women, Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials, sometimes they work under duress. The time to prepare all this was a very short time. We had a lot of programs in Lagos State, and we were involved in so many of these programs. And it was as if we were forgetting about Cowlso. A lot of people were calling in. So some of these women had to work in a very short period. My yardstick is that when I give you an assignment, it is 48 hours for you to report back, for us to review. Wherever you have carried that assignment to, we must review in 48 hours. And that's the only way we can move forward. If you keep on dragging it that we'll do it in 2 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, we will not go anywhere. So if I'm giving you 48 hours, I want 48 hours. Within 48 hours, you will deliver whatever assignment or homework I have given you, whether you have completed it or not. And then we'll correct ourselves. We don't want to get to the tail end before we start crossing our T's and dotting our I's. A lot of networking has gone on between Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials and quite a number of you here. Dancing has been encouraged because I discovered that a lot of women like dancing, and dancing is good exercise, and it kills all your worries. By the time you are listening to music, inspirational music, or cultural music, for one moment, 1 second, you just forget your problem. Maybe when you get back home, you can remember. So we encourage that. So a lot of our women, we encourage them to dance. And before I knew it, they took it out of my hand and changed it into dance drama. You see what happened today. I was wondering when they came out with some Afro wigs on their head, and I was wondering what they wanted to sing. Well done, ladies, well done. And that is dance, drama, and edutainment. Nowadays, when we have our conferences, we have a mixed crowd inside this hall. Now, some people learn by visuals. Some people learn by dancing. Some people learn by music. So what we tried to do here was, when they were talking about safety, they were supposed to come up and enact whatever the panelists were saying, so that we can further drive home those points. For some of us that are impatient to listen to the Turanshi English that the likes of Dr. Okeosoyintolu were speaking here, and Engineer Abdul, you know, some of us were not listening. But I'm sure if they had started dancing to choreograph this message that they wanted to deliver, the hall would have been silent like this. So those are some of the new and creative ideas that we have brought into trying to pass messages to our people in Lagos State. We did it in the last Cowlso when we talked about environment. You saw my ladies again doing choreography. These are some of the things that we have introduced during this administration. Physiotherapy. A lot of you, some of us, use the physiotherapists, but we have further encouraged our physiotherapists in Lagos State to come out, where we have participants, over 3,000, both virtually and physically, so that they know the importance of exercise. A lot of us just like to walk, or just eat. But we need to burn those calories. We need to exercise our body. Even sitting on the chair, you can do a lot of exercise. Come next year, God sparing our life, one of the exercises you will be doing will be sitting on the chair exercise, where we'll teach you how to do your exercises when you're sitting down there. We have started distributing our certificates. From yesterday, the dummy certificate was distributed. We had batched them, local government by local government, Lagos State divisions, the 5 divisions, MDAs and NGOs, and then individuals alphabetically. We have tried to distribute that. We did a test run yesterday, and it worked, and today they are distributing the real certificate. For once, we want you to take a picture with these certificates. We want you to take a picture with it and send it back to us. Let us see that you came. Not only are you in the hall, but the people in the physical market, to show that they came for the 25th anniversary of Cowlso. Now, yesterday, some people won tickets during the gala night. It was truly a night to remember. Not only was there the gala night, I saw grandmas and great-grandmas in the after party. The colors, the laughter, the music, the dance, the gift items, and the surprises, everything came together beautifully to crown our 25th anniversary. Permit me to especially congratulate our winners in the raffle draw of the gala night, Mrs. Adekemi Folarunsho and Mrs. Aisat Yebode, who both won return tickets to Ghana, while Mrs. Oluwatoyin Bolanle Falade got the prize of a return ticket to London. Ms. Talma Abidemi Madume, a staff of Coca-Cola LCDA, was the lucky woman who went home with a brand new GSC pickup, and one of our retired permanent secretaries, a pensioner, Mrs. Olushola Oduguwa, won the star prize and became a proud new homeowner. The high point of the night was the presentation of a sum of 20 million naira by the governor of Lagos State to another lucky winner, Mrs. Florence Obayomi Davis, a staff of Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, LASUT. Your joy is our joy, and we celebrate with all our lucky winners. These gifts symbolize not just reward, but hope, a reminder that every woman's dream is valid and achievable. We had our lectures, our 7 lectures, 3 on day 1, 3 on the second day, and 2 the second day in 2 today. A lot was said. I just wanted to ask a question, and it has to do with the fashion industry. We have been able to promote see these ones all over the world being printed. Are there any fashion laws to guide our inheritance, to guide our legacy? Please go back with that homework so that we know. We need to protect. These are things that our forefathers have been doing in a long time. And all of a sudden, we see that some countries are just printing them on some cheap fabrics and stealing our ideas. This is an area that we need to work on and ensure that the work of our forefathers does not go to waste. Nigeria, Africa should never be in poverty. So please look at those African laws that support the fashion industry. Distinguished guests, I must also acknowledge with deep appreciation the presence of our guests at the opening ceremony, particularly the mother of our nation, Her Excellency, Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, who joined us virtually with a heartwarming conference message, our Silver Jubilee anniversary message, and other distinguished personalities, too numerous to mention a few. The presence of everyone no doubt added immense value and prestige to this conference, and I thank you all for standing firmly in support for us women. Today, we are equally honored to have our own Deputy Governor, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. Thank you very much, sir. Out of your very tight schedule, you deemed it fit to support and work with women. You've always been doing that, sir. I can see my sister. She's always glowing. Woman, kini ashiri ewe. Kini ashiri ewe, sis. Sir, your presence is yet another testament to the collective commitment of our leaders to building a Nigeria where women and men can thrive together in a mutual respect and partnership. And on behalf of Cowlso, I want to say thank you. To all our distinguished guests, partners, resource persons, both from within and outside Lagos State, we deeply appreciate your contributions. Your insights, perspectives, and encouragement have truly enriched this year's conference. To my Cowlso sisters, what more can I say? The vote of thanks will be said by my sister, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, but I just want to say thank you. Through your participation, your volunteerism, and teamwork, you have made this 25th edition a huge success. Indeed, Okoniwa, we are one. Our conference chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Olayemi Osoitolu and her team, you have done an outstanding job out there. If you know Dr. Olufemi Osoitolu, you will not be surprised that the wife is equally up to the task. They are always emergency prepared. Whether it's going to take 24 hours to do this conference, they are always emergency prepared. The whole family. From logistics to hospitality, from registration to program coordination, every detail was well executed. I will say well done and thank you. And if we don't have a pass mark of 100%, maybe 5% or 10% when it comes to our food. Our gratitude also goes to our development partners, corporate sponsors, and media professionals at Eco Hotel who have helped us immensely. To my dear sister, the wife of the Deputy Governor and Vice Chairman of Cowlso, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, thank you for your steadfast support and partnership. To all Cowlso members across the divisions of Lagos State and all the areas, thank you for standing united as one family, strong, focused, and committed. I was almost tempted to say, you know that MC Leko Ogubao, big, strong, reliable. Do you remember that one? Which bank is that? Oh, you bank there. You bank there. So when I was saying one family, strong, focused, and committed, my brain was saying big, strong, and reliable. Well, that is for Union Bank. My sincere appreciation also goes to our chief host, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Aduragbemi, and his deputy. You know, he cannot do it alone. He has a brother, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. Thank you very much, sir. Under the Teams Plus agenda, women have found new wings to soar, and we thank you immensely for this. Again, to the mother of our nation, Her Excellency Distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we remain inspired by your visionary leadership. Your Renewed Hope initiative continues to illuminate paths for countless women and families across our country. Thank you for being our shining example of grace, strength, and compassion. I think I've said so much, the papers are upside down. But above all, we just give God all glory, all honor, adoration for being able to witness and mark the 25th anniversary of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State. We are grateful. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for celebrating and rejoicing with us. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, Chairman Cowlso. And on her behalf, us happy 25th anniversary. Thank you, Ma'am. As you know, our dear governor is represented at this occasion by a man, the scion of the illustrious Hamzat dynasty, purveyors of reliable public service, and who have a legacy of grassroots development. He's a former commissioner for science and technology, former commissioner for works and infrastructure, a man of simplicity, a man of commitment and competence and reliability. He's a great scholar, he's a mentor, an astute leader. Please put your hands together for Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please, let's be seated. Thank you very much. Eku Asheye Cowlso, 25 years of grace, 25 years of honor, 25 years of integrity, of service. We thank God. Obìnrin ti ṣe ohun rere o, obìnrin ti ṣe ohun rere, obìnrin ti ṣe ohun rere o, obìnrin ti ṣe ohun rere. Wọ́n ti fún wa láàyè láti táyé ṣe, obìnrin ti. Ayé obìnrin dìde ẹ táyé ṣe. Obìnrin ti ṣe ohun rere. Obìnrin ti ṣe ohun rere o. Ẹ ṣé mò ń gbóhùn yín from that side. Wọ́n ti fún wa láàyè láti táyé ṣe, obìnrin ti ṣe. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very, very, very much. The First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Thank you very much, Chairman of Cowlso, for all you are doing for Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat. Thank you very, very much. Your Excellencies, First Ladies of Ogun State, Mrs. Babindele Abiodun, we thank you, we appreciate you. Our Excellency, First Lady of Osun State, Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, appreciate you. Our Excellency, First Lady of Osun State, Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, wife of the First Lady of Nasarawa State, Ajia Silfat Sule, thank you very, very much. The wife of the Honorable Minister for Education, Mrs. Oluwakemi Alausa, Your Excellencies, former First Ladies that are here, Her Excellency Mrs. Gladys Ndubisi Kanu, thank you very much, ma. Her Excellency Alaja Abimbola Jakonde, Eshe Alaja, thank you very, very much. Honorable members, Lagos State House of Assembly that are here, Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Abimbola Saliudeyi, the Head of Service, Olabode Agoro, our beautiful mothers, invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. And your Kunina Fanyo is okay, but today is Women's Day, so let's just thank you very, very much. It's been a very wonderful day of celebrations of the 25th anniversary of the National Women's Conference. And as we bring this extraordinary conference to a close, I think one must be filled with pride, inspiring discussion on leadership and innovation, to the moving stories of courage and transformation. Cowlso has once again shown that when women rise, societies will thrive. I more specifically commend the Conference Planning Committee led by the Governor of Imo State, and of course the Governor of Sokoto State, Governor Ahmad Aliyu, and all distinguished guests from across the Federation. Your presence reaffirmed the fact that Cowlso's legacy is national and is growing. We thank you for standing with Nigerian women and standing with Lagos State. To our guest speakers who graced this occasion from across Nigeria and beyond. Thank you for honoring this invitation and enriching this conference with your insight and presence. Lagos State is always proud to host you. As we close this remarkable gathering, I urge every woman here to carry the spirit of Cowlso back into your communities. Let the conversation become actions, and let the inspirations that we have shared become a tangible impact. The next 25 years will depend on how boldly we continue to monitor, mentor, and serve and encourage others to lead. You will recall that in the opening speech delivered by Mr. Governor, he reaffirmed that the bold reform embarked upon by the federal government under the leadership of our leader and mentor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, are beginning to yield results. We have seen the prices that are dropping in the markets, the stability of foreign exchange markets, students having unhindered access to funds for school fees, and more. This is the message that you must take home, that the renewed hope, the renewed agenda by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is becoming a reality. So on behalf of the government and people of Lagos State, congratulate Cowlso on this momentous milestone. May the legacy of compassion, courage, and collaboration continue to shine ever brighter, inspiring other generations and young ladies. Congratulations again to Cowlso on this 25th anniversary. May we all do more. Thank you all, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Deputy Governor, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a good round of applause for the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. We're grateful to you. Thank you for your words of encouragement and ample recognition of the efforts put into making this happen in the last 3 days. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we now move straight to the presentation of awards. We have 3 categories, and I'll be reading. First, the Distinguished Partners Award. I would like to call on the representative of His Royal Majesty Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, in person of Olori Sekinat Elegushi, to receive an award on his behalf. His Royal Majesty Oba Abdul Wasiu Omogbolahon Lawa. I beg your pardon. His Royal Majesty Alayeluwa Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, the Kushenla the Third, the 21st monarch of Ikate Elegushi Kingdom, was born on the 10th of April 1976 into the Elegushi royal family from Kushenla ruling house of Ikate Elegushi Etiosa, Lagos State. Oba Said Elegushi served Lagos State as personal assistant to former Lagos State Governor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also as senior special assistant on special duties to Tinubu's successor, Babatunde Fashola, SAN. Following the death of his father and predecessor, His Royal Majesty Oba Yekini Adeniyi Elegushi, on the 17th of November 2009, received the mantle of leadership. After all the rites of coronation were concluded, Oba Said Elegushi was presented with the staff of office as the 21st monarch of Ikate Elegushi Kingdom on the 27th of April 2010. He is the youngest Lagos monarch at the time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you His Royal Majesty Oba Said Ademola Elegushi as a distinguished partner of Cowlso. Can we please celebrate him? And I would like to respectfully call Mr. Deputy Governor, Dr. Obafemi Amzat, to present the Distinguished Partners Award to His Royal Majesty Oba Said. Please let us keep clapping. Dr. Obafemi Amzat is accompanied by the First Lady of Lagos State, and the wife of the Deputy Governor, Chief Mrs. Oluremi Amzat.
So on behalf of Cowlso, this is a Distinguished Partner Award presented to His Royal Majesty Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, Kushenla III, the Elegushi of Ikate land, in profound appreciation of your unwavering support for Cowlso which has remained a pillar of strength to our collective vision and enduring legacy of service to humanity at the 25th National Women's Conference, Team 25 Years of Visionary Legacy Inspiring the Next Generation, organized by Cowlso today, 29th October 2025. Congratulations.
The next award recipient is His Royal Majesty Oba Abdul Wasiu Omogbolahon Lawal, the Abisogu II. And I would like to call on Princess Rashidat Abiodun Adu to receive the award on his behalf. Thank you very much, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State. The next award recipient is His Royal Majesty Oba Abdul Wasiu Omogbolahon Lawal, CON, is the Abisogu II, the Oniru of Iruland. He was born on the 24th of July, 1970. With 30 years of postgraduate experience in public administration and governance, Oba Lawal has made significant contribution to public service at state and federal levels. He began his career as a scientific officer with the Raw Materials Research and Development Council in Abuja and later joined the Nigerian Police Force in 1996. Retiring voluntarily as Superintendent of Police in 2008. Notably, he served as aide-de-camp to the then Governor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who is now the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Upon his installation as the 15th Oniru of Iruland, Oba Lawal launched a visionary development agenda themed Let's Grow Iruland Together. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you as an awardee of Distinguished Partners of Cowlso, His Royal Majesty Oba Abdul Wasiu Omogbolahon Lawal, the Abisogu II.
To present this award, we would like to invite Her Excellency, the First Lady of Lagos State, to present the award. Can we please applaud His Royal Majesty, please?
The third award recipient is His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Sulaiman Adeshino Raji, the Ashade the First, is Oniba Ekun of Iba land. He is a son of the soil and a pride of Awori and Lagos State. He is popularly known and called Jafo or Authority by his friends. I would like to call on Mrs. Toyin Suarau to receive the award on behalf of His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Sulaiman Adeshino Raji, the Ashade the First.
And to present the award, we'd like to invite Her Excellency, the wife of the Deputy Governor, to present this award to.
Thank you, Your Excellencies, for the presentation of awards. Now we move to the Social Impact Award, and would like to call on the recipient, a representative of Lasiama. A representative of Lasiama.
Can we have a representative of Lasiama?
And Lasiama will be going with the Social Impact Award. And to present the award is the Head of Service, Mr. Olabode Agoro. I would like to call on his wife, the wife of the Head of Service, Mrs. Oyinlola Agoro, to present the award on behalf of the Head of Service.
Can we please applaud Lasiama, please, for the Social Impact Award? Ms. Oyinlola Agoro will be presenting this award on behalf of the Head of Service.
To the GM of Lasiama. Please let's put our hands together for them. Thank you very much. May I call on the representative of LASPAC?
Lagos State Parks and Gardens.
The representative of LASPAC. We move on to representative of Lagos Water Corporation.
Can we have the representative of Lagos Water Corporation for the Social Impact Award?
And to present this award is Our Excellency Alaja Abimbola Jakonde.
We expect Her Excellency Alhaja Abibola Jakonde to please present this award.
The Social Impact Award to Lagos Water Corporation. Lagos State Parks and Gardens.
Can we applaud Her Excellency even as she presents this award on behalf of Cowlso to Lagos State Parks and Gardens. Thank you very much. Can we celebrate all our recipients as we move to the next award,
which is the Lagos Water Corporation.
And to present this award, we would like to invite the Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Information and Strategy. Please give it up for Mr. Benga Omotosho as we're presenting the award.
We've announced it. Mr. Benga Omotosho, the Honorable Commissioner for Information and Strategy.
So, like the representative of Lagos State Printing Corporation to please get ready for this next award, for the Social Impact Award. The representative of the Lagos State Printing Corporation. Can we please put our hands together for the representative of Lagos State Printing Corporation? The General Manager of the Lagos State Printing Corporation will be receiving this award. Can we applaud Lagos State Printing Corporation?
And to present this award is Our Excellency Chief Mrs. Gladys Ndubusi Kanu.
Our Excellency Chief Mrs. Gladys Ndubusi Kanu will be presenting this award to Lagos State Printing Corporation as the Social Impact Award on behalf of Cowlso in commemoration of 25 years of the National Women's Conference. Can we applaud Her Excellency even as she comes up to present this award to Lagos State Printing Corporation. Coming up next, we will be having the Corporate Appreciation Award coming up next, and this time the Corporate Appreciation Award will be going to Ardmore Pharmacy. Can we please applaud Ardmore Pharmacy?
Ardmore Pharmacy will be receiving the Corporate Appreciation Award, and to present this award is Mrs. Abosede Shiro.
Can we applaud Ardmore Pharmacy, please? Even as Mrs. Abosede Shiro will be presenting on behalf of Cowlso to the recipient of the Corporate Appreciation Award.
Mrs. Abosede Shiro is representing Dr. Mrs. Doja Otedola, Our Excellency. Ardmore Pharmacy.
Ardmore Pharmacy. Ardmore. The next Corporate Appreciation Award
more pharmacies. Divine Churchill Enterprise is also receiving the Corporate Appreciation Award.
And to present this award is the wife of the Grand Chief Imam. Please give it up for Ajia Alimat Abdunola as she comes to present to our second Corporate Appreciation Award. The next award goes to Dr. Olayinka Adekunle. He is the Special Advisor to Mr. Governor on Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. Can we please put our hands together for Dr. Olayinka Adekunle?